ways. Been thinking for days. Can we do something different? Girl, you see the difference between me and them lames. Girl, we ain't the same. Didn't waste your time. Are we wasting time? Or are we?
I've had it on for about 3 days now. And as you can see, it's moving back. And that's okay because it's not glued down. But it is tacked down with some wig adhesive, excuse me. But the lace is so little on the wig that it literally, you can't wear a cap with this wig. I wouldn't suggest it. I have a small head as well, and it's still small on my head. Like, that's why I didn't wear no cap. It is tangly, but not bad. I thought it was gonna be thicker, because in the video, the girl had poofy hair, but it's not as thick as I thought it was gonna be. 26 inches, it's been 3 days, so this is what it looks like after. Again, this is not a big head friendly wig. I would not suggest big head friendly on this wig. My head is small, and it's still even kind of small. I'm a 22, and it's still even kind of small. But there are different parting areas. As you can see, you can part right there. It's a little thinner than I expected as well, so be careful when you're plucking. I did go in and pluck the edges a lot more though, to give it a natural hairline. Because at first it was giving wig, but as you can see now, it's not giving that. Normally after a couple days, they look good. Anyway, to me, it looks like it's a lot more realer after a few days of having it on. But this is what it looks like brushed out. I did brush it out because I wanted the waves and not the curls, because the curls came really curly, but then the bottom was not really curly, like, so I just brushed it out so that it matches, as you can see. Like I said, just for good, don't come for me. I'm showing you the length. You see that that's my bra strap or whatever, but I don't care. But as you can see, that's what it's giving. Now let's get into the deets on this wig, okay? We'll start off with the HD lace. It is a 13 by 4. So you got 13 across, and you got 4 going this way as far as parting space, but then you got about 4 inches of how you can move that. So you can do a middle part, and you can do a side part, and you can also do a up ponytail if you wanted. I was thinking about doing that before I uninstalled it. You do the up ponytail last if you want your wig to last, okay? This right here is what I be having to do, because like I said, some of the hair came, like, it's curly in most of it at the top, but then once you get to the back, it only curled on the ends or something like that. So I just wanted to make it look better by brushing the curls out and then like fluffing them back in there, like you can do. Bam, see? It's $29.99 plus shipping. I got it from Ebony Line. It's the stock part. It is glueless for some people's head. Like, this lace is really thick, so I wouldn't suggest glueless unless, you know, you got your coloring down, your melt down. It did have bigger knots, so I had to go in on the knots and use concealer on the knots, and then I used whatever color it was I was gonna use to make it darker. So I use a multitude of colors, since as you can see I got a few colors in my skin. So I use a darker one, a lighter one, and an orange color kinda. And I will link those in the comments on how I did that with the makeup that I use. But I use concealer first because it had really, really fat knots, like fat knots. And I couldn't really pluck them out or else it would look crazy. So, but I'm liking what it's giving. I didn't like it at first, but now that it's brushed out, now that it's been a few days, I'm liking it. Okay, so now let's get into this. It says you can do glueless wear. It does have the 2 combs on the side, the 1 comb in the back, as well as your drawstrings that you can attach to the back. However, like I said, this is a small head wig. Small. My size, I got a 22 head cap, and this joint is even small for my head, okay? Because especially if like your hairline come out here. It says that it's a MediFresh safe and clean cap. I really can't tell the difference between the MediFresh caps. It's a cool wig though. It is, they say HD transparent lace, but that lace was so white, like, but once I put concealer and once I put my matching foundation and my powder, then it was cool. 13x4 deep lace, but that is only within these 4 inches. So you got 13x4, you got 13x4 by 5. Okay. It was kind of pre-plucked, but I had to go in and give it some more life. So it's not really a beginner friendly wig. Like, I had to go in and get this joint life, okay? The lace also is really thick. I'm not tripping about that though. Just make sure that if you wear it glueless, you are doing as much as possible to adhere to your head, because this joint moves back because it is a smaller head wig. It said flawless free parting in within this range. Natural baby hairs. It did have baby hairs. I always push them back anyways. I never use theirs, as I always do a natural hairline, as you can see, so I never do that. MLF 251 is on the stock card. Number 1 is what I got. UV protection, antibacterial, breathable against pathogens and UV rays. Now, when I got this joint, it was shaking out so much like dust and collective stuff that make sure you wash your hair with vinegar and baking soda when you first get it, to get all that nasty stuff out of it or whatever, because I did do that. I also used some Downy in it as well once I conditioned it. I also put a particular product. This is what it is. I'll put this on the edges of my hands, on my fingertips I mean, and then I will go ahead and just run it through the hair. It makes it really soft, it makes it manageable, and it makes it able to comb, and it keeps them curls. Okay, this is by Bobby Boss. This is not a beginner friendly wig, it's more intermediate if you know about getting your pluck on, and if you know how to make this look good, then that's really what it is all about. The install was a little bit harder because, like I said, the lace was hard, or thicker, I should say. Even though it was HD lace, it's a little bit thicker than I dealt with before. Okay, so that's that. It's given 26 inches, in which I love. It says that you can use a curling iron up to 400 degrees. I don't go that far. I go like 3 something on my curling iron. This one was only $30, like I said, $29.99 on Ebony line. This joint is rather small, so I took the combs out of the sides because I don't like the combs in the sides. But I kept the comb in the back this time because of it being a smaller wig. So I did it like this the first day, you know what I mean? Something like that to give it a little bit of a summer vibe, have some hair down. But this is what I do. If you like my videos, like, comment, subscribe. If you like videos like this, please hit that like button. Make sure that you get notified as well. So hit that notification bell. And yes, I am out. See you later. Bye.